So, it's finally time. Over the last few months, I've been thinking about making a texture pack that's custom for me and that I could release to the community. But I haven't really had that much motivation until just about 2 days ago where I thought, let's do this. So for the past 2 days, I've been working on a texture pack that I am calling Grandeur. This is the definition on screen right now. I wanted to make an elegant default edit with 1.14 textures and 1.8.9, but I didn't want it too edited so it strayed too far away from Minecraft's default textures. So today I'm going to be showcasing all of the texture changes that I've made with this texture pack. Alright, so let's start with the swords. I've made them quite short. They're short 1.14 swords. And I think they look pretty great. I have these little gold accents on them that give them a bit of character. All of these swords have them. I would say they're on the longer end of a short sword, but I think they look pretty great. By far my favorite is the iron sword. It just looks like a sword that a knight would carry into battle, if you know what I mean. Now, moving on to the pickaxes. I haven't really done too much with the pickaxes. I have changed the texture so that they have these little gold accents on the top. And that's about all. Now, what I think looks pretty great indeed, there are double-bladed axes for all variants. And whoops, I just broke the item frame. All of these axes have a gold accent at the bottom of the blade, and they also have this very, very nice other edge. I just wanted to symbolize that in newer versions of the game, axes can be used as a tool, but also as a weapon. So I kind of wanted to combine the two together and make an elegant looking weapon that still functions as an axe. Here again, not straying too far from the textures. Now there are some misc item changes that I've created, mostly for Bed Wars. This includes the changes of color of some ores, as well as the golden apple, the pearl, and a fireball. I made the fireball look a lot more like an actual fireball would and red hot inside. The bow and fishing rod have also received some changes. So we're going to see what the bow looks like in action using some target practice over here against Gerald. So as you can see, there's more gold accents on the bow and the fishing rod. However, the bow is probably one of my favorite texture changes. What the bow does is it basically has a little green, yellow, and red accent that occurs at different stages of charge. Now we also have some borders around the ores, and I've also changed the iron texture to look more like iron, although that might be realistically incorrect since iron looks more of a kind of tan color, but we're gonna have a go at mining all of these. Also, if you go into your inventory, you can see that I changed the empty helmet texture. It's just a smiley face. I also have added a little watermark in case someone tries to claim it for their own. I'm looking at your YouTube. Also, if we come over here, there are some armor texture changes. Not when you're wearing them, but the actual armor itself. Iron armor has been changed to be slightly darker, and so has diamond. Obviously, it still looks the same when you're wearing it. Moving smoothly along, there are some texture changes that I've created for the sun and moon. So if I do /timeset day here, the sun does appear larger than the moon and also much, much brighter. Also, to do justice for Bed Wars, there are some wool texture changes. All wool have borders now, which I think looks pretty great. And bad. Water has been changed to look more realistic. And yes, I did not make this one. I actually stole the texture from a different texture pack that I thought was really cool. However, it's not plain copying since I did change the overlay of the water to look a little bit lighter. Also, a funny thing that I did, I actually changed the crit particles. They're now smiley faces. And when you're actually critting, it turns into sad face. Because, you know, he's taking a lot more damage than with a normal punch. Now, I hope you guys actually do consider downloading this texture pack. It'd be sick to see some people using Grandeur. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. And I'm going to end this video by playing some games on Hypixel to test out the texture pack. So we're going to kickstart this off with a game of UHC duels. And I can tell already that this is an alt. So I hope you guys enjoy, and goodbye.